Okay, good morning, it's Tony Hayes again from Paranormal Investigation UK. The date is 20th of December 2020, just 5 days to go to Christmas, and we're reviewing some further evidence that's continuing to come in from the Cheshire investigation. This one's from the 14th of December, which is last Monday, at 2 minutes to 8 o'clock. This particular room, not the building itself, the building it's always been active, did flatline in this particular room for about 2.5 months. We got relatively little. Then just a week ago it sprung back into spontaneous action, and we're basically dealing with 6 or 7 CCTV alarms per day. I tend to do between 3 and 4 a day. It takes time, maybe up to about 45 minutes per movie, so I've got a backlog of now something like 23, 24 videos, so taking out 3 or 4 a day, I'm a week's behind. So I'm going to try and get through as many as I can today, without rushing. It's important that all the evidence that presented here is analysed properly and correctly. Never rush and presume. I'm not too sure with this one what this is relative to. If it's this room is now fitted with these trigger objects, are these lighting up, or are we just dealing with sound again? But these are genuine CCTV camera alerts. Something's occurred, either visual or the audible, for these cameras to trigger and retain this footage. So I'm using no volume at all, but I will now. This camera tends to be, it isn't too bad. It introduces a little bit of noise with the amplifier, but it's not too bad. So we'll look at the visual first, and if necessary come back to the audible. Yeah, that's lit up. Oh. That's almost like some buttons. Someone's in the room. Right. I can hear a car driving off with that one. I don't believe that's associated with it. That's different. I think what's happened here is that's alarmed. That's what's triggered the camera. Somebody's leaving the room at the same time. The reason why we can hear shuffling. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put the volume back to how it would normally be, and have a listen then to see if we can hear this other sound that's outside. Let's see how this word takes us. Slight noise there. again. Door closing. You can just see the car driving away. When you review it this way, let's go back and talk you through this. This is normal volume, I've not amplified it. Always got to be careful with amplification. Its intention is just to see if there's something hidden within. Then go back to normal volumes, and then you're then able to adapt, because some of the sounds I don't think are quite in the room, but they're close by. Maybe room next door that's making the noises and is leaving the building 8 o'clock at night, and I kind of sit near a car driving out, so someone's been picked up by, say, the partner or a taxi, whatever. There's no sound to make that. I think that's just coincidence, that. There. I think that's in the room, that sound. There's the little thud. That's very reminiscent of, let's go bring the analyzer up with this bass frequency you get with them doors, which are sprung, the fire doors, quite heavy doors, they just spin back bang. So let's have another listen to that. There. I'm going to turn the volume up so I can actually hear it. There. Excuse me. There. That's an external door. Internal door, I should say. From the internal to bang. It certainly hasn't set off that. Turn that back down to 0. So the trigger of it does light up at the beginning. Can't hear anything. It's unlikely sound that's done it. That's a relatively loud one. It's vibrating. That didn't set it off. So I think if anything, it just validates the trigger object a little bit more. That's an external door. Someone's come out of the office, bang the door shut. He's got to go down some stairs now. It's like a bit of a twist, so it might take 10 seconds to get down the stairs. Walks to the external door, bang, there you go. Yeah, that's somebody leaving the building. Then you get the car, jumps in the car, and I think this is somebody being picked up. I'll turn this up, you can hear it better then. That's the car driving off. Yeah, you can actually hear the door shutting. Yeah, the door to the building. Or maybe getting into the car, maybe the car door being slammed. But there's still some sound going on here. And there you go. That sound is the room. And what makes that so obvious, right, I'm just going to stop this for a second so you can hear what I'm saying. In fact, let me put the there we go. That one there, see that? And about 800, this spiral. There's another one somewhere, there we go, that's about 500 spiral. Another one there, 700, 800 spiral. Another one there, about 1,000. So what we're getting is these little peaks, there's another 800. When you then look at that, that's the same. It's this bing, which makes it quite unique. So what we can say is there's an awful lot of stuff going on. We've got the trigger object lighting up very early on. That's what triggered the camera alert. Someone's been leaving the room exactly the same time, sorry, not leaving the room but leaving the building, and soon check with the owners to see if he left the building at 8 o'clock on the Monday. Then what we get is a down the stairs, bang of the door, external door, into a car drives away. Mixed in there is some other audio, which is certainly this very tight 800 like spiral shape, which is quite unique to this particular activity we're experiencing. Each time it's evolved. When it's in the original room it was 800 to 1,000, then it moved into the bigger room 500 to 1,000, back in here, and the frequency's got tighter. It's changed slightly, but it's certainly a pattern which is very distinctive and difficult to find an explanation for, because you would expect to have a huge amount of side frequency, and you don't. It just isn't there. It's just that dink, big peak, which is incredibly unusual. So we have got the capture of the light anomaly before, so it definitely certainly lights up. There's no reason or explanation for that, but someone's leaving the building and mixing it. It's got some other rats of stuff as well, because this is producing vast quantities of rats. So an interesting capture, and those you just need to analyse them properly, use amplification if you need to, and just get to the bottom of it. If you listen to that maybe on just normal volume, you may interpret whoever it was that's leaving the building is paranormal. It's not. That is a rational reason, but there is something in there which is certainly of interest. So okay, I shall see you on the next video. This one we've just been dealing with, I think, is movie 204. So this is 204. Okay, see you again soon.